Okay, how's it everyone? Okay, how's it everyone? The guy's just loading the plane here. Oh, bugger. Okay, how's it everyone? The guys are just loading the plane here. Today I'm going to do a video on what happens when you get a charter request to a runway that the plane hasn't been to in a while. And yeah, I've never been to the runway either. Yeah, so the first thing I usually do is head to WhatsApp or to Instagram and just message a bunch of the pilots that fly around in the area to see if they've been to the runway. Hey, it's Paddy. I just wanted to check in and find out about it. Aww. And luckily this time there was someone that had been to the runway, and he said he'd been there 6 months earlier and it was super soft and he wouldn't suggest going back there. Okay, in this case the runway's name was Bogo Baida. The guys requesting the charter were saying the runway was good and it had been maintained recently. Paddy, don't worry. It's probably the best runway I've ever seen. You probably land 2 A380s in there. It's probably better than Heathrow as well. Oh, we don't even need you. But they have ulterior motives for me to go to the runway because they have cargo from the main city that needs to go into the villages. So I like to check the runway before I go. And usually when we get these type of requests, I'll take an empty aircraft there when I'm in the area returning back to a main base. And I like to use an empty aircraft because the aircraft performs better. And in this case I was returning from Bugalaga. Okay, so when I'm approaching the runway, I start to look for any obstacles or any aerials that have popped up. There was a runway that I went to where they put up 2 poles for electricity cables on either side of the runway, and then actually on the runway there was soccer goals because they'd been using it for the runway as a soccer pitch. And you can see with this runway, as I'm coming over at the end of the runway, there's a lot of pig damage. You can see it's been dug up quite a bit. It's quite hard to tell by this video footage, but the grass was quite long, which is also another indicator that they haven't done anything to the runway. So you can see now I loop back to see the final approach from the other side and have a look at the runway again. You can see from this side it's a bit more clear to see all the drainage that's going on and all the erosion on either side of the runway. Okay, so just to end things off, I decided not to go to the runway. The reasons for that was, firstly, I got the message from the pilot saying that he wouldn't suggest landing there and it was soft. Secondly, the grass was super long, so that indicated that it hadn't been maintained. Thirdly, you could see all the erosion on the runway, and then fourthly, you could see all that pig damage. And yeah, thanks so much for watching everyone.